Grandpa and Grandma's house in Yuma, and Grandma's picking up the house, so she can't be in the picture at the moment, but that heavy job will soon be accomplished. And Neva wants Grandpa to tell about where he was born. Where was that, Grandpa?
Well, it was a long time ago, and I don't remember. I was born in Oregon, down on Grand Island, which is an island out in the middle of the Willamette River.
Did your folks have a house there?
No, I was born in Oregon.
Did your folks have a house on the island?
Yeah. In fact, the island was flooded every winter, and our house was built up on stilts. So when the water came up, it was
safe.
Just 3 or 4 feet above the water, but the water was up maybe 6 or 8 feet deep. Barns and chicken houses and everything was built like that, up out of the water.
So the cows were all up in the barn too, huh?
They had a ramp that they could run the cows up there. When the water started coming up, they'd run them up in the top part of the barn.
Why in the world did they choose to live there?
Well, the ground is exceptionally fertile.
Yeah. The silt comes in every year.
Every year they got new soil. And it's a very interesting place.
Did they own land there?
Well, no, I think we just rented there
I
at that
see.
time.
That's Grand Island?
Yeah, that's where I was born. And
Was he taking pictures?
Yeah. Then shortly after that, we went back to Wyoming. My folks were raised in Wyoming. My mother was born and raised there. Dad came from New York. But then they went back to Wyoming for a few years, and then...
Was that Lander?
Yeah. Then we came back, when I was about 5 or so, we came back to Oregon. So after that, my life was basically in Oregon.
To know about you, in case you call before they...
Now, Grandma, tell us where you were born.
What? Where was I born? What? I was in Nebraska, Fairbury, big city. No, we lived in the country. My dad was a farmer, a very fine farmer. Mother said he had very well trained and very knowledgeable when it came to farming. But I don't remember because I was 9 months old when we left there. And most things I remember, but not that.
So did you move to Wyoming then? To Lovell or Powell?
It was way out of Powell, but I don't know where it was in Wyoming.
And then eventually to Mountain View?
No, we moved to Delhi near Turlock.
Oh.
I was I was 5 years old. I remember Wyoming, though, it was cold. My mother would take us on sleds and pull us in the snow. And when I was a little kid, I just felt so sorry for Mother, because she worked so hard, and then we'd be little kids and pulling us in the snow. And I always tried to help poor Mother.
Would she do that just for fun or to take you
Just to
somewhere?
make the kids happy. Just poor Mother, she had a hard life, no washing machine. She used to worry about me working hard, and Mother, I have every convenience. I don't know what hard work is. Bless her dear heart. I hope I see her now.
But after Delhi, then you moved to...
We lived there for years till I was, we moved to Cascadero. I was about, I was 2nd or 8th grade.
I thought you said it was Pescadero.
I stayed out of school for a year, huh?
I thought you said it was Pescadero.
Pescadero, yeah, Pescadero.
Not a Tascadero.
Out in the country, and it was Bay Area, what do you call it, by the river anyway, by the ocean, that kind of climate. And then I went to San Francisco when I was out of the 8th grade. I was up there before I went to academy for a year out of school because I was sick. So I stayed with my relatives.
Oh, with your aunts?
Aunt Helen.
Oh, sure.
Then I decided I'd get a job.
When you were how old?
Out of the 8th grade, I was probably 13. So I answered ads, and they wondered why I wasn't in school, so I lied and said I was 16. because you had to be in school till you were 16. I got the first job for a dog. Well, no, the first job was a companion to a little girl, and that was easy. That didn't make enough money, so I got a job doing housekeeping, and I'd never done any housekeeping. That's enough of my story.
No, tell more about that.
And then I lived out in a place. I paid $8–10 a month, and there was no heat or hot water. It was a basement room, and I took a streetcar all across San Francisco to be at work early in the morning. I did that in the dark, and I worked at that home as a doctor all day long, and then in the dark I'd go home again. I don't know how. I'd be scared to death to do it when I was older. And I think I earned, it was such big money, $20 a month or something. Then one day, I've been there about 2 weeks. Every day, and during my break period, they lived up on a flat, and they had a little boy, and she had a new baby, that's why she needed help. And boy, did she keep house. I washed windows, mirrors every week, and windows. But anyway, at the end of 2 weeks, when I had my break, I had to run down 2 flights of steps and take care of the little boy and run up steps and potty him every 20 minutes. So I really had a break. Now, I was dead tired. I didn't ever got so tired in my life. I've never worked like that, being a sick kid. One day, I came early Sunday morning, I had Sabbath off. And he said, you know, you're an awfully sweet girl, but you just can't do the job. And I had to give me my paycheck, or why they let me come, you know. When I went home to Pescadero, I had money. I remember Velda visiting me there too. It was really funny. I don't know how little country kids, I don't know how I ever went to the city at that early age and got around the city when I never lived anywhere but the country.
Well, listen, why don't you show us around your house a little bit?
What?
Why don't you show us around your house a little bit?
The bed isn't made.
Well, we won't look in there. We'll just
I'm forgetting this is all.
We'll just take a look at the kitchen here. Of course, the airplane maps are spread around the table, but that'll be, no, I guess they've been folded up.
Gotta stand up.
And Grandpa, why don't you go to the computer room so we can see what's there?
I haven't got my mess cleaned up on this desk.
Oh, that's all right. We don't mind. This is their kitchen, their new house here in Yuma. Well, here we are in Grandpa's computer room, or his office, and he has a nice new Epson Action notebook with a 486 33, and he's using Windows. I don't know if you can see on the computer here. It's a letter from Kathy. Show us CompuServe, Grandpa. I think Alt-Tab will get to it. Try Alt-Tab until you see CompuServe. There you go. And so we can, we got a letter from Kathy. We got 4 letters from Kathy this morning, didn't we? Actually, it turned out to be just 2. We were all just reading them just now. That's fun. So you don't spend much time in here, do you?
Well, only while it's hot.
Yeah, right. All day long in Yuma.
From about 10 o'clock on.
Now the idea is that Grandpa can take this little computer here with him on a trip and use the little screen. But if he stays here at home, he likes this big color screen because it's easier to see. Well, here we are on the outside of their house in Yuma. And it's kind of like a double wide mobile home. All the places around here are in this subdivision have to be mobile homes or modulars. I guess they're mobiles. It's real lovely. Actually, we're here on June 11, or 10 I guess it is today, and it's so hot, the hot part of the year, that all these people actually have moved away for the summer. I think there's only 4 people on this block that are full-time residents. And Grandma has just opened the gate. There she and Grandpa are. Come out in the sun, Grandpa. Will you go stand by him, please? Mama?
What?
I'm taking pictures. Don't go away. What do you have here in the garden? What is that, bougainvillea over there?
No, vinca.
Oh.
I moved the hummingbird feeder out of the sun.
And where's your squirrels? Are these the only 2 right here?
Right here, raccoons.
Raccoons?
Yeah.
Come over here and take a picture. They're all
Oh.
Yeah, got them
One's
over there.
calling out of
Both
the
those
hole.
places.
And now that corn over there, that's not all your corn, is it?
No, I got them out and back.
We'll have to go have a look at that. What have you got inside the garage? The old Honda's gone.
Oh, Honda's gone.
And in this place we have a what?
Mitsubishi.
A Mitsubishi. Ah,
Yeah.
how about that? Walk back there towards your motorhome.
I tempted to say to come on and,
You want us to walk back here?
what a tree is this? Pomelo. That's very I can't find it over there. That's a chip.
Frank?
Watermelon.
Oh, watermelons.
Look at watermelon.
And here's the corn. It's going to be picked in about another week, I'll bet, huh?
Well, yeah, about another week or so.
What a nice picnic table.
Yeah, a friend of ours made it.
Yeah. Must be about 35 years old or
Must
something.
be.
You don't take pictures of that, Jim.
Oh, sorry, I'll erase those later.
Delete them.
Yeah. I'll press delete.
Are the
Well, okay.
Are the Lithuanians clean?
I don't know.